I've been a swimmer for pretty much all my life. What I've learned is that swimmers will do anything they can to be faster and shave down those extra seconds off their time. One thing they will do to make their times faster is buy CoSkins and FastSkins. So what FastSkins are a competitive race suit. If you guys watch the Olympics, those are the suits they wear. What they do is they repel water and they compress your body in a way that makes you faster. What a lot of people don't realize is that people of all calibers do buy this suit. FastSkins today are great, but they also have many flaws. Some flaws, I love that picture. Some flaws are that they have short lifespans. They're also extremely expensive. The average is around $500. So you get about 8 swims out of them, which is not durable. That means they're not durable at all. They're paper thin, so they wear out and you can't use them. So you're not really getting a lot of bang for your buck. They're also not as fast as they could be. Especially when the water hits them for the first time, they become really stretched out and almost like a parachute. And this is when they really wear out. There are also not a lot of options in terms of compression and style. Until now, the solution is the CoSkin. The CoSkin is a new revolutionary swimsuit for competitive swimmers. The unique part about it is that it is actually infused with coconut oils. The oils help to repel water and chemicals. By repelling the water even more than a regular FastSkin would, it makes it a lot faster. Also, the oils repel chlorine and chemicals in the water that would initially break down the suit, making it wear out. So it's great because it actually lasts around 8 times longer than a regular suit would. So you're getting a lot more bang for your buck. Ultimately, swimmers are having to replace their suits constantly because they're wearing out and they're so expensive. But with my suit, you can have one that lasts a lot longer and is less expensive. Our customers are all swimmers. It's great because swimmers of all ages use the CoSkin and FastSkins. So these include professionals, college athletes, high school athletes, USA athletes. There are almost 500,000 USA athletes alone throughout the United States, so I do have a large market. And also a good thing I need to focus on is school athletic boards who will actually sponsor my suit and the company. So swimsuits like the CoSkin offer a more dependable suit. Our suit will retail for around $300 to $350 compared to other prices around $400 to $500. The production for one suit is around $100, and that is labor and materials included. So that leaves us with a $250 gross profit per unit, and our goal for the first year is around $300. So if we sell, or 300 suits. If we sell 300 suits, that will leave us with around $75,000 in gross profit. We will intend to sell our suits online primarily through our website, and then also we will reach out to swim retailers across the country, and also we will sell them at meets, which will also spark interest. And we will do most of our advertisement through social media. So far with the CoSkin, I've made a pretty good amount of progress. I've been working on it since last year. I'm really proud of it and excited about it. So I have been testing out different solutions with the coconut oils until I found one that I really liked. I've also played around with different fabrics and designs, and I have met with a lot of retailers throughout Ohio. Also a Speedo representative. Speedo is one of the most iconic swimming brands in the world. And they were all excited. They gave me very positive feedback about my product, said that it would really be interested in buyers. I've also participated in a bunch of competitions, including the Teen Pitch Tank competition and a Walsh-wide competition. With the winnings from these, I've been able to produce a prototype, which is over here. And I've also made an informational video about my product. Another amazing thing I was able to do was reach out to an Olympian. So Mark Angloff is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He also has a world record and has swum alongside Michael Phelps. When I reached out to him, he was amazing. He was so excited about it. He's really into innovation. And especially with the suits on the market, there's no innovation. They're all kind of the same and blah. So the CoSkin offers a new, innovative suit. And he said that he believes that swimmers will think it's really a cool thing. And then when innovation is introduced to a swimmer, it really, really speaks loudly to the swimmers and piques interest, and people are going to buy it. He's very excited about it. So in the future, I'd love to promote my company even more. I'd love to start up a website and start up my business. I made a Twitter, and if you want to, you can test out the samples. Thank you.
Great job. My question is, does the materials go against any USA swimming regulation?
Thought you were going to ask that. There are some regulations. I have tested it out, and the main one is FINA. FINA is one of the biggest swimming regulation. They make the rules and everything. They're like the big people. So the main rule is that it has to be water soluble by 70%, and I have tested it out where it is under 70%, or it works.
Great.
So it's good, yeah.
You also said that it is the most durable. What makes it the most durable?
The fact that the chemicals, or not the chemicals, but the oils that are in the suit, they repel the water, and it's more durable because, I think I'm pressing something, but it's durable because it repels the chlorine, and the chlorine is what initially will break down the suit.
Yep.
So by repelling that, it also protects from sun damage, which is another thing. But it just repels all the chemicals and makes it safer to use.
Love it.
Thank you.
This one you did. Catherine, I like the product.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of coconut oil, so
Yeah.
maybe you had me at coconut oil, I don't know. The question I do have, though, is when I touch the product, the oil comes off on my skin, and that could be by design. So I'm curious to hear if that is an anticipated consequence, and whether the oil becomes part of the water mix as well, and what effect that could have.
Well, one of the processes in making the suits is I put on the solution by hand and then rub it in, and it'll sit for like 10 days, and then I actually use another solution, it's another product, that helps it set into the fabric. And I wasn't able to complete the process with the swatches I gave you, should have told you that, but I have tested it out, and it does stay pretty well on the product, and you wear it once, maybe a little bit will come out, but not to the point where it's like washing away the point of having the CoSkin coconut infused.
I like the testimonial from Mark, or at least the experience with Gangaloff, that helps to validate your product, and even has greater value when you're entering into a market. So just by way of comment to you and the other students who are participating, I like that you shot for the stars. You didn't think that reaching out to an Olympian was beyond your fingertips. It shows that you have drive and interest in your business to do great things. And I would encourage you and the rest of the students to continue to be as limitless as you have been. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I totally agree on that last point. And it made a big difference for me, like to see the presentation, see the prototype versus reviewing presentations in advance definitely makes a big difference to me. I mean, I don't know. I would just say keep pushing forward with it. To be able to get to prototype stage is great. To be able to then have it in a place where it can be used, and you could start to get some real data and sort of prove out some of the hypotheses that you made before about durability and how many times it will last. I mean, if it lasts, I forget how many times more, but it was like a certain amount of times more. You might even be able to charge more for the product than rather than charging less. It'd still be a better value. So something to consider. But yeah, I would say keep pressing forward for sure. Nice presentation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.